Welcome to Humanity's Unbinding Declaration. I have a couple of versions of this one, and this will be the longer version because right now there's so many things that are happening that we need to place all of our energy and intention on unbinding us. You see, in another declarative video, what I did was I put the Unbinding Declarative or Declaration, and that is to use our energy to bind the archonic frequency, the satanic and Luciferian frequencies on this planet and in this dimensional realm, needing to bind that up so it's no longer in operation. But we also need to remember that we need to unbind our energy and free ourselves, and this declaration is to help us to free ourselves. So I'd like to ask you to do this right after you do the Unbinding Declaration. Always begin with that. You want to bind up before you release yourself. You may stay in bed if you want to, or get comfortable in a chair, or sit in a meditative pose. Whatever is most comfortable for you. Let's do so now. Please take in a deep breath through your nose, deep into your dantian, your pelvis, filling up your lungs. And just hold for 3 seconds. And release, allowing all tension to fall away from your body. And again, please take in a deep breath through your nose and think about love and freedom. And hold for 3 seconds. And release slowly through your mouth, allowing all the stale energy to leave your body and anything that opposes your freedom. And one more time. Take in a deep breath through your nose and think freedom. I am free and I am love. And hold your breath for 3 seconds. And then release through your mouth slowly, letting go of all fear and anything that opposes your freedom. Just release it into the ethers now. As you listen to me speak this declarative, I ask that you bring all of the words and all of my intention and your intention into your body, filling up all of your cells, filling up all of your thoughts, touching you in your emotions, and feeding your soul. Also, I would like you to continue to deep breathe, focusing on bringing your breath in through your nose very slowly, deep into your dantian, and then to release it slowly through your mouth, and just let it go. You just need to focus on my words and focus on how you are feeling within these concepts and within this declaration. Okay, let us begin. In the deepest of love's unconditional grace, we command that all that is of archonic and evil control release now their grip on all of humanity, nature, and the planet, unbinding, unplugging, and full release all of us from the imposed synthetic matrix, freeing all that is of natural law and universal love's creation, now from harm and from all dark fate. We command that unconditional supreme love and the fullest of release flow to the hearts of the dark oppressors immediately, unbinding them from within and upon planet Earth, the whole of her nature, and the human matrix now. We command they are cleared forevermore from this plane of existence and any dimensional reality that was birthed in full support of the highest frequency of abundant thriving for all of humanity, nature, and our Source Mother, Earth. We command with infinite gratitude for the unconditional love that will now flow into and around all that is in harm's way, bringing comfort, ease, divinity, and grace as they are met at the altar of divine purity, released fully into love's embrace and their sovereign, inherent, naturally given freedoms. We command by the power of 3 times 3 times 3 and all that is of love's ultimate embrace, the immediate release of all those being kept in harm and all those that are being met by harm, freed now into their sovereign will for freedom's release. We command that all that is of archonic frequency, all that is of evil, narcissistic, sociopathic, psychopathic mind and soulless intent, all perpetrators of harm's wield, all that serves any part of the underworld, the world under where fire and the one of light is served, now be bound and returned to their underworld and their archonic dimensional reality permanently, separated and departed from planet Earth, including all born of nature and all human beings, along with all energetic cords, contracts, agreements, and connections severed permanently for eternity's sake, released and rebuked irrevocably by the power of the divine spark through my wholeness, holiness, by way of the ultimate, omnipotent prime creator and all frequency of love's divine grace. We command now full termination of the ruling will that once resided over free will of any and all humans bewitched, under spells, cursed into harm, vexed by suffering, chained by fear's domain, defaced by evil, and under the claws of any and all harm this day and every day henceforth and from this moment forward. By the power within me and my command, as the great warrior of divine's encouragement, faith, and love, in service only to the Divine One, creator of all that is and all that is not, in service only to the frequency of natural law and the laws of the highest universal witness, in service only to the frequency of unconditional love, peace, truth, respect, witness, prosperity, protection, service to divinity, unconditional freedom, and the power of the divine ultimate frequency of purity, faith, and connection to the highest accord, that all of humanity, nature, and our Mother Source Earth be released from harm, provided freedom from the synthetic matrix completely and fully, now, without waver nor hesitation. This is done now by the power in me and the coding of 3 times 3 times 3. So be it, and so it is. Now please take in a deep breath through your nose and just think freedom. Know that you are free. Own it and become it. And release your breath, knowing, owning that you are indeed and have always been free. Again, take in a deep breath through your nose, thinking, I am free. I am free. I always and shall always be free. And then release anything having to do with oppression, suppression, and depression, letting it go into the ethers. You don't have to think about it, just let it go. And again, please take in a deep breath, thinking of freedom, owning that you are free, noticing that all the chains are unwrapping, and that all that is in your mind that's locking you in is opened, and you are free. And as you let your breath out now, let out anything that's inside of you that is still anchored and chained to be freed. See it as a butterfly or a bird or many leaving your body and your emotions, your thoughts, your mind, setting yourself free. And one more time, please take in a deep breath through your nose very slowly into your dantian. And again, know that you are free. Own it, be it, and now see it. See it in your mind. See yourself freed, walking in the light, with a shadow of darkness all around that, but you are in the light, and notice the light within you. And let your breath out, slowly, seeing yourself walking into your heart, into the light, free for eternity. And I thank you for being here and doing this declarative with me today. Have a good one.